Hello and welcome to this channel. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, please like and subscribe. And since you are already here, come closer. Open your ear, let me tell you a secret. So this wasn't a wedding, yeah? It was a project that was well delivered. I mean, look at how beautiful I am. I'm looking like a bride, isn't it? So before you jump into conclusion, I'm not married. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this dress. The little bride and the veil part will be coming later on. And this was the back view, looking so beautiful. I really love the outcome of this dress. And this was my inspiration. This one here was my inspiration. And this was my end result. Came out so beautiful the way I wanted it. So I'm going to be putting you through the materials I bought and everything.
So I will just start with this. This one is called Excellent Satin. Now it has different names at the market, but in where I am, it is called Excellent Satin, and I got 6 yards of it. So this is it, and this is going to be for the skirt part, the down part. Yeah, by the time I'm through with it, you are going to see where this is going to fit in, right? So this is 6 yards that I bought here. Then this is suit lining, white suit lining. I'm going to use it to lining the skirt, and this is what I'm going to be using actually to lining the dress, right? So, and this is 5 yards. I got 5 yards of this, right? Then this is the lace that I'm using for the upper part. You know, this lace, there are a lot of variety of lace at the market. This one actually, I love it. I love this one, right? So beautiful. So I got this, and I think this is 1.5 yards. Yeah, I got 1.5 yards of this. This is very affordable. If you want to know the price, you can comment, ask. You know, I might tell you. So this one is there are different names they call this, but I know this to be V-net, right? Soft V-net, right? Or stretchy net. This one is stretchy, right? When you get to the market, you ask for the one that is stretchy, right? I find this better. The stretching one is usually better for wedding gowns, right? Depend on what you are doing though. So I go for this, and I bought about 15 yards of it because I'm going to be using it for my little bride, the vein at the back, right? So that's what I'm going to be using this for. So I got 15 yards of this. Then this one is suit lining. I bought 2 types of suit lining. This one is the hard one. Then this is soft version of this, right? This is called suit lining. So I bought some 1 yard of this, 1 yard of this, 1 yard of this, and it's going to be enough for what I want to use it for. Then this is hard net. Usually you get this for your, if you want your dresses to stand, right? Depending on the style you are going for, you need this to make the style to stand, right? So I got this because of my little bride, right? So for the ball gown I'm going to be sewing for my little bride, I'm going to be using this to make it stand, right? Then I also got a bra cup. So I got 2 of this. So I'm going to be making use of I'm going to be using one of this. Then I'll be using this for my hair. I'm going to use it to decorate the hair, right? This is actually very beautiful, guys, and I love it. So these are the things I bought for my wedding dress. and these are the things I'm going to be using for this wedding gown. So join me as I'm going to put all this into use and how I'm going to be rocking my day. Hey, okay, so thank you so much for watching.
This is the front pattern. So I just drafted it on my brown paper, and here is it after removing the darts, right? So I'm just trying to show you how I remove the darts, the yoke part, and the other parts I'm going to cut away. So it's left with the pattern now, and I have 3 of it left now. That's the center front, then the side, and the yoke at the upper part. And this is my back pattern. So the yoke part, then I remove the dart, and I cut some inches away from after the zipper area because I'm not going to add zip. I'm going to be adding my eyelets later on. So that's the parts I removed, right? And the yoke part. So now these two at the end, I have 3 patterns for these two. So I'm going to be using this pattern to cut on my SLS satin, and I'm also going to cut stay lining alongside. You can see it here, and I added half an inch all round except the one for the front. The middle part does not have the seam allowance. Then my yoke for the back and for the front, I'm just going to cut it on the lace only, right? That's the yoke for the front, and this other one is the yoke for the, and this is the lace. So I'm just going to section it in a way that I'll get a full pattern, and this is for the front yoke part. So I'm putting it in a way that I will have a nice edge for the neck area, because I'm not going to turn the front yoke part, and I'm adding half an inch on it, right? You can see I add half an inch to the down part. This other side, which is the neck area, I'm going to use so the iron later on to trace it out. So, and that's the reason why I section that. And this for the back, and I'm trying to get the back. For the back, I'm going to cut 2, then 2 nets, 2 single net that I'm going to use to turn the lace edge, right? You are going to see what I mean by that. Unlike the front, I'm going to turn the back. So that means I'll be having seam allowance. You can see the way I'm tracing out my hand. That's why I'm going to add seam allowance. So add seam allowance half an inch to the down part to join it to the down part. And this is it. Proceed to the sewing. And this is for the front. I added black cup to the front just as I mentioned earlier. And this is it after turning it out with my lining and the yoked part. This is the outside of it, looking beautiful, right? So this is for the front now. As I said before, I won't turn the neck of the yoke. Then this is for the back. I'm going to be using my lining to turn this later on. I'm just showing you how I cut this and fold it in a way that I'm going to use this. So this is the lining now. I've used lining to turn it. I extend it down so that when the skirt part, when I lace it up, it will not reveal my undies when I put it on, right? So this is just the process, right? What I did and all of that is not a detailed tutorial. So if you want to see the detailed tutorial on this gown, you can drop your comments. So this is how I notched it. So I use a basic sleeve for this, for my dress, and this is what the pattern for it. And after everything, here comes the bride, looking beautiful and showing her dancing step. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you are yet to subscribe, please do where to subscribe, and see you in my next one. Bye.